So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
The action has already started.
And the shot's on here. That's a good ball out wide.
Tomori did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. Salah. This looks promising. Let's Yildiz.
And he was alert to it.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And it's Musiala. Well read, nice interception.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Fikayo Tomori could play an interesting role here, Peter. As a defender, he's unmatched when it comes to pace. One-on-ones, he usually comes out on top, even against quick opponents. But I also like the...
Takes a shot! Rafael Leao! That is wonderful! That is a gem! An absolute gem! There is the breakthrough! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
By a Leverkusen.
Oh, shooting chance!
It's anyone's ball now.
A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
Chouameni.
Messi.
Lovely, now then.
Kane showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Yildiz is onto this. And play cross-field, changing the point of attack. Not the most accurate pass.
Played out to the right.
Oh, that's fabulous. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Messi. And here's Dybala. Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Tries a shot!
And he's gone looking for safety. Now it's Yildiz. And it's made its way to him. It's a threatening ball.
Yildiz!
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Picked out brilliantly. Now that
is having a shot!
Rudiger getting this one clear. Yildiz. By a Leverkusen trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. No, that's been intercepted.
And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
Tomori. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
And he has been fouled there.
Passing is crisp and sharp.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And we have our very first corner. It's really well cleared. And he's had a hit! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Xavi Simons usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
Five minutes till the break. Camavinga looking to hit the byline here. Rudiger defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't take out that killer ball.
That is good strength. Yildiz, Rafin, and the shot! Great effort, beautiful. And the first 45 minutes are up. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
And we come to you
Some
now
first half
with a quick
thoughts?
request
Well,
for
I think it's a
support
case of
for
so
our
far,
charity fund,
so good.
Chance in
The
Football.
boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break.
Substitution for Leverkusen, number 11, Mohamed Salah.
Here we go again then.
22,
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out, see if you can open them up a bit more.
Ekitike.
Now it's Mbappe. And here's Musiala. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Dybala. And Dybala! Now looking to orchestrate a counter. That pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Pinged towards the front line. Musiala cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And he welcomes it in. Palmer was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Rafael Leao. Bayer Leverkusen are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
And this is Dybala. That is ended up in no man's land. Quarter of an hour into the second half. He's a sharp little ball here. This one, and the shot! Hakimi gets it away. And here's Musiala. Big chance! Nicked it back promptly. Great ball. Yildiz! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And a chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Hakimi with the... Goes for a shot! They've done it! They have hauled themselves
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Substitution for Leverkusen, number 12.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 42.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Coming on the field.
Well, I'd happily watch
number
this every
3,
week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
17, Rafael Leão.
Nicely intercepted.
Substitution.
Van Dijk. Looking for options for movement. In by Shaka. Guardiola tries to clear. Palmer. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now Mbappe. Guardiola. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. He's in plenty of space here. He's picked his way through. And that's aimed into the middle. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Spread it left.
Substitution for Leverkusen, number 5, Fikayo Tomori. Coming on the field is number 8, Yamal. Substitution in progress.
And it's Dybala. Cross flung in towards the middle. Van Dijk clears it away.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Rafinha unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Rafael Leão is in a really good position out wide. Big header! And that's a real chance missed.
Ekitike fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Just eases him off the ball. Knocks it into space. He might be in here! Shot a goal! And no, he couldn't find the finish. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And it's Cavani! And that's definitely not his best. Mbappe looking understandably energised after his goal. Yildiz. Now it's Cavani. Great vision. Mbappe. Deep cross. Cleared away. And the referee brings it to a close. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So off we go then. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's...
Mbappe! A real chance and a real let-off. It's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Now it's Mbappe. He has found a way through. And he's had a hit. Oh, he's hit the bar. Mbappe! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Mbappe certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
And it's Dybala. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And it's been played through. No, that was never going to make it. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Rafael Leao. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. He is through here. Oh, that was vital. And he's gone long. Dybala. And here's the chance to counter. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
A searching ball out wide. Rafael Leao has it out wide and in space. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now it's Mbappe. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Can he finish? There it is! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Hakimi. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Zakaria. And here's Gakpo. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, it's come off the upright.
Gakpo really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Rudiger. 30 minutes gone. Saka. Koundé, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And it's Dybala. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
Dybala, good driving.
Big chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Jeff Chiba certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Koundé.
Jeff Chiba really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Nicely aimed pass. Knocks it into space.
He's having a shot!
He's keen, determined to have his say.
Bayer Leverkusen really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
That's the keeper's ball. And now they can spring out of defence. That is good alertness. Courtois punts it upfield. Played into space. Now it's Yamal. And he's managed to get rid. Rafael Leao. Not the most accurate pass.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Now it's Rafael Leao. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And the counter is on.
There will be 1 minute at
They've
a
been
time.
denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Oh, can he get onto this? Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for
Please
grabs.
make sure to watch the screen for
How
an
would you
information
review the first
bulletin
half?
from the regional
Jeff
police
Chiba
department.
really have looked very good in transitions, so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
Leading 1-0 at the break.
Substitutions taking place.
And we're underway again.
Jeff Chiba definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Dybala running with the ball, and he welcomes it in. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Van Dijk can get it clear. Bayer Leverkusen are looking to go forward now. And it's lofted through here. Gakpo gets flagged offside. And now they can clear their lines. Hakimi. Cut it out. It's their second corner of the game. Palmer getting this one clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. He can run onto that. And he's surging through. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried. Well, Jim, there's only one reason that he would be sent off there. It is the denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, I suppose the other choice, Peter, would have been to let your opponent score, so he had no other option.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range.
Yeah, this could well be defining when you're looking back.
Palmer! Priceless from Palmer! A finish right from the top draw. Bayer Leverkusen back on level terms. Oh, that is a bit special.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Substitution on the field. Number 13.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 10.
That has certainly made things interesting.
11.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Number 37.
Oh, well played. Kunde gets it clear. Now, what about a counter-attack?
Number 7.
Palmer,
Substitution.
Rafinha. That's a sharp pass. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And the shot! Palmer.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's shifting through the gears here. Thinks about the shot. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's got away. Decent progress down the left. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. And he's made sure that's not getting through. So, third corner of the game. Saliba gets it away. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And he's there to belt it away. So what can they make of this? Oh, well measured. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior is on his own. Good challenge, excellent challenge.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mbappe. And it's Musiala. Oh, nice touch. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And he's managed to get free. And Messi!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Caught offside that time.
Substitution on the field. Number 14.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Well, that is one way to stop him.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rafinha. Vinicius Junior. That's gone all the way through to the keeper.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the...
Mbappe! Hakimi gets it away. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. The message is simple: defend this with your lives. That has been knocked clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Good ball over the top. Courtois breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. 4 added minutes on the board. Vinicius Junior. There's the shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
All hands on deck for this one. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. He shifted it to the flank. And he's quick to snatch it back. That ball looks a good one. And it's Simons. Decent chance! Now this could be... And the shot! Oh, brilliant stop from Courtois! And that is the last effort of the game. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner, of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Jeff Chiba certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have been made of.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
And that gets things running. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I've been very impressed with this fella up in Meccano.
Great chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Very nicely done. Saint-Etienne have a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes.
It was a sterling effort, and at least he kept it on target. And it was worth a go.
There's a sharp little ball here. And they can counter here. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Wan-Bissaka concedes a free kick for that. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Cavani proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Pinches it off him. Hannibal. And here's Cavani. He's having a go. Oh, it's fallen loose again. Goal!
Can you think of a better way to have started this game? Talk about how to stamp your authority on things. You've just seen it.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. Let's cut it out. Good-looking ball. Chance here to counter. And that pass just didn't quite work. And he was quick to react. And it's Bowen. Hannibal. Upamecano takes control of it, and he's on the move. Always onto this. Wirtz! Looked to surprise the keeper, but missed the target.
Wirtz certainly had to make his mind up quickly, and he rushed it.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Chouameni.
Now it's Bowen. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of...
And the shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, you can only praise the keeper for standing up to his opponent like that.
Oh, this looks sharp. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Now it's Cavani. Cavani! And that's put paid to a promising move. Some good work on the right flank here. Now it's Joe Linton. Aims beyond the defence. He's found a way through. And that's a chance, surely! It's fallen kindly here. Sticks it away. Barcelona are back in business. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky. It'll come your way.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Barcelona really will fancy their chances now. They need to make the most of the momentum, but they have to be careful not to overstretch themselves and pay a price.
Now it's Wirtz. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Now it's Joe Linton. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Goes for a shot!
Now it's Bowen. Hannibal.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
He's in a great position here. Knocks it into space. Rafa Silva. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Hannibal. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now it's Zaragoza. Tries to play it through. Juranovic climbs up big! Well, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Nicely shaped ball. He has found a way through. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. That's an excellent interception. Now it's Bowen. Juranovic. Zaragoza. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played.
He's going for goal! A real chance and a real let-off.
Juranovic probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Calafiori. Here's Zakaria. Wirtz. And it's Wirtz.
Look at the space here, and he shoots! Goal! Barcelona! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Good ball, good take.
Oh, shooting chance! In for the pieces! No mistake! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Barcelona take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Hannibal. Shot could be on. Done delicately. Takes a shot! And that is wildly off target.
Changement pour l'AS Saint-Étienne. Le numéro
Saint-Étienne
28,
choosing to make the first change.
Le numéro 11.
Saint-Étienne are opting for an early change in personnel. They've decided against waiting until half-time. Oh, beautifully shaped ball. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Wan-Bissaka has been sent off, just to confirm that, of course, that was his second yellow card. Special! That is a special goal! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order! And they're at it again, in double quick time! That was beautiful, something close to genius.
Oh, that was breathtaking. He'll never hit another as well in his whole career.
Barcelona blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Rafa Silva, great vision. Well timed, excellent interception.
Temps additionnel, 3 minutes.
So what can they make of this? Gavi, looking for options for movement. Wirtz is on to... And the shots! Loose... Oh, he's been caught napping, and the keeper couldn't hold it. Danger averted for now. Saint-Étienne are looking to break at pace. Cambuala cuts out the pass. And it's Joelinton. And the first 45 minutes are up.
Mesdames et messieurs, je vous invite à participer par vos dons au programme caritatif des Stades pour tous. D'avance, merci. Changement pour l'AS Saint-Étienne. Le numéro 5. À sa place, le numéro 3.
Here's the start of the second half. Saint-Étienne come out for this second half with a different lineup. The manager has made a big call here. Chouameni driving forward. That's very neat. And he's had a hit! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, probably not the best way to try and get back into this game, but it could spark something into life.
Kambuala. And it's Chouameni. Bowen. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bowen was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And that is a little undercooked. And here's the chance to counter. Zaragoza. It's a good run down the left-hand side. He's shifting through the gears here. And a chance! Just needed better contact.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Now it's Llorente. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And the pass is intercepted. Llorente carries the ball down the right, and it's been played through.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
That is good alertness.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
And he's gone looking for safety. Chouameni. That's a sharp pass.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
It's a good-looking delivery. Keeper has taken decisive action. Looking to play him in. Oh, no, that was never going to make it.
This is the time you need that pace.
Gavi.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Can he get it through? He has a look up. Defending of the desperate variety. Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape.
It's Cavani! It's there! You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
And now he has two.
Changement pour l'AS Saint-Étienne. Le numéro 17.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Le numéro 8.
Saint-Étienne give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout.
Le numéro 15. Le numéro 9.
Threads one in.
Attention,
Can he
changement.
finish?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Saint-Étienne perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. He's gone for goal! Well, the contact was true enough, the aim wasn't quite.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
Ambitious ball here. Nice interception, well timed. Oh, they can break here.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Fitz! No, not the best of headers. Joelinton is there, and he can pick it up. Tries to pass it through. Witz! And it's Lopez. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Semenyo receives it in a wide position. Played in. Fermin is there to clear. Now it's Joe Linton. Mosquera. And the counter is on. Can he get on the end of this? Well, that looks a decent ball. Opts to... Tries a shot! Now, who's going to be... Has another go! Oh, the ball's run loose. In he goes again!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Saint-Etienne will be glad to have come away from that scrape unscathed.
Well, how have they gotten away with that? Is Lady Luck out there?
Oh, that's nice. Oh, big chance! And it's there! And they are cruising away. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So now the difference is 3. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Ahmad. Throw in.
Changement pour l'AS Saint-Étienne. Le numéro 24. Pour le remplacer, le numéro 7. Changement.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Wriggles his way through. He's picked his way through. Played in deep. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Has a shot! Oh, off the bar! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Fermin. Now Alaba. Fermin. Oh, that is a nice touch. Now it's Wirtz. Wirtz unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, sweet feet. Now it's crossed into the middle. Mosquera getting this one clear. Barcelona have reclaimed it. Llorente. Now who's going to be first to this? He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. And it's Wirtz. Decent chance! No, not quite.
Wirtz clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Oh, that's superb.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now, can they get him away? He's had a shot! And yes, it's there! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Barcelona are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Saint-Etienne do have a chance to counter here. Now there's a fine ball.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Wirtz. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And that's been won straight back. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Good running, strong and purposeful. Wits! Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now, what about a counter-attack? And that is as far as it goes. Saint-Etienne did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even more painful by the way it came to pass. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Saint-Etienne desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.